today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
And boom, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, it's Walker Buehler.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
So just about set now, and stepping in for the Yankees, John Birdie.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, John Birdie.
The wind of the pitch. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And we're underway in Game 3.
7:06.
There's the strike.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he grabs it foul. Righty to the plate. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. The punch out there. One gone here.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. In the air to left center, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here is Aaron Judge. Big time power. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And now 2-2. Torres over at first with 1 away. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And here it comes. Smash to the left side. And a base hit right there. The throw is wild and it gets away. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now here's the other half of the Twin Towers. Giancarlo Stanton. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We go to the bottom of the first. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In the air, out towards left center. Birdie makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Gavin Lux takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Righty delivers. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The right fielder, Mookie. Set.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. Good contact guy, good defender. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. We'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down, and next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Dodgers leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Juan Soto down.
The center fielder, Juan Soto.
The right-hander back to work. That one ripped. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Josh Donaldson.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 1-0. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Not even close there. It's 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the play, out number 2. Here's Jose Trevino.
The catcher, number 39, Jose Trevino.
This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and that is that. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, Chris Taylor down.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And the pitch.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss there. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Edwin Rios here. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a couple of quick outs. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Oh man, 100 bands, 5 papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the bag. Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me cause I'm getting paid. Shawty said she wanna ride away.
Welcome back. Now it's the DH, DJ LeMahieu.
The designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. 0-1. Kicks and fires. That to right. Betts makes the catch. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. John Birdie at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Birdie.
Top of the third, no score. Bunting, and it's in the air.
Wow.
And there are 2 down.
Now back.
Here is the young phenom, Gleyber Torres. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Freeman over to first in time. And Gleyber Torres retired. 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. And there's the strike. The 0-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. A wind of the pitch. Swung on, popped up left side. Donaldson racing over to make the catch.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Yorbit.
Now, Yorbit Vivas. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Trey Turner now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And a pitch. Judge rips that one. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Now batting, left field.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First offering misses the mark. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Judge on the run. Way outside, and it gets away. No throw. He's in there safely.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is outside. To the right side. Taylor gloves it in plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Bottom 4, and now it's Gavin Lux. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The other way, Donaldson. Throws to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Mookie Betts, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike two. And a pitch. Got him. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And that one is lifted in the air. Birdie sizes this one up, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 5th. Down to third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The wind to kick the pitch. Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, the catcher.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Lined into left center, base hit.
Now batting.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. First and second here, no outs. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Next to hit, John Birdie. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Into center. Bellinger under it. Brings it in. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman.
First pitch just misses.
Taylor.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. And 1 out now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And now Edwin Rios. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Right through there, got him. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. The big righty strikes out the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always going.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. Buehler back to work. And he pumps it a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And fouled off. The pitch. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting,
It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Out to short. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Out to short. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Betts makes the catch, and that'll do it. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. And 1 gone.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And now Yorbit Vivas struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand batter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That's to third. And he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And that one gets down, fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the Yankees.
Well, he's been working out in the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. He was late there. Strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 52 preparing to come on if needed. Number 64, a left-hander, also throwing. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Lined into right. Betts puts it away, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Trevino. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And he deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's caught for the out. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
The designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless.
7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Mookie. Set.
Swings through that one. 0-1. And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Mookie retired 2 down. And there's 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. And Freeman is retired. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score. Ready to begin the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop. John Burke. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He represents the go-ahead run.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And the right-hander back to work. Out towards left center. Lux makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Gleyber
The
Torres.
batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. And Gleyber Torres retired. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
On the ground. Rios throws on to first. Judge out on the play. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. And we're still knotted at... So remaining in the game defensively, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And now Will Smith bounced up the middle. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
2 outs, runner on first. And up next for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trevino puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. 1 left for L.A., and we are still scoreless. Number 64 on the pitch here.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Giancarlo Stanton.
The pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next pitch downstairs, and the count even 1-1. Good eye right there.
When you get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Bounce to the left side. Taylor picks it up. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And up next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Phil Bickford looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Still no score. So bottom of the 9th, and now the DH, Yorvit Vivas. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jonathan Loaisiga. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball there. 0-1. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Chases that one out of the zone. 2 gone now.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A. We're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And first offering is fouled off. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And the 0-2. That's towards center. Base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. This to third. And that is that. Yanks lead one, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts in for a strike. That's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Got him! And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the righty deals. That clips a corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away. So digging in, Chris Taylor.
The batter, number 3.
And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch. And strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Phil Bickford.
Number 52.
New inning getting started. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Leading off the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one drifts inside. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's out to center field. Base hit into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs, runner at first. Here is Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. And Judge spoils that one. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fought off foul. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. All tied up. We are in the 11th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. Down the third baseman, Edwin Rios. That pitch in for a strike, and that's strike one.
Third baseman.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Foul ball. All tied up, and here in extra innings. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And the next pitch is way outside. And a foul ball at the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Bellinger up to hit. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the 12th. Now the youngster Juan Soto.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Juan
Bickford back to work. In the air out towards right center. Betts is on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Line drive, caught. Josh Donaldson now at the plate. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the inning is over. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Yorvin Vivas. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 54.
Pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Left-hand batter waits. Got him! And that's the first out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's Turner now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
All tied up here in extra innings. Next pitch is popped up. Trevino settles underneath it and makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lux at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. All tied up here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brusdar Graterol. Jose Trevino digs in now. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 there. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Taylor picks it up. Safe! And the go-ahead run is on with a leadoff single.
Now that designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
Go-ahead run.
Nadie que corra.
On base. Now up as the Yankees DH, DJ LeMahieu. Known for his late inning heroics. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
So up next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he lays one down the left side. Has some trouble with it. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, he's just given himself up to move two runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Base hit into right center. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tyler Anderson. And he'll do his best to keep this close. Lifted in the air, right center field. And puts the squeeze on that. Both runners tagging from second and third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Ripped to third and caught. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Ben Workvet, the new catcher now. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Last half of the 13th set to go. Here's Mookie to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Just missed.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
1-2 now. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now one away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. That one's in there, 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And the batter now, Chris Taylor. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs. And now 1 strike away.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These guys obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0, guys start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yankee.
Our final line score tonight. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 3 of the World Series, the Yankees held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 2-0. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.